How y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to do some premiere drafting in Duskmourn, House of Horror, the set that just came out today. This is, in fact, day one draft. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you can catch streaming video games, leathercraft, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, alrighty, looks like we're ready already. So pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Looks like I left this like this. Doomsday Excruciator. Was not impressed at all by this, actually. Last game that I saw it played in, it just sort of killed my opponent. It seems nice, whatever. Let's see, not a big fan of Friendly Ghost. Exercise seems actually pretty okay. It gets rid of those stupid things. The enchantment creature rares permanently. Miasma Demon also seems pretty nice because it can help you in the res deck bring something back as, turn your cards into removal spells as well as fill your graveyard so that you can reanimate things. But I think the safest choice might be the Flood Pits Drowner. I say that, but Exercise is a good card too. I don't like Friendly Ghost. Ticket Booth is okay. Yeah, I like Ticket Booth actually. Centipede's also pretty okay. Winter's Intervention's not bad. I don't think we take this rare. I think we take the Flood Pits Drowner here and see where we go from there. Let's see. Let's play a game. That seems cute. I know that this is the Windrake that bounces a card to your hand so you can reuse it. I really like Rootwise Survivor. This card can win you the game out of nowhere. If you have Delirium going, it gives a creature double strike and +1/+0, which, like, as a combat trick, wins combat, right? But if it goes completely unanswered and you cast this on like a real, like, your opponent doesn't block your giant creature, you just cast this if you have Delirium and just win the game outright. Let's play a game. This kills all the glimmers, makes your opponent discard 2, and then drains them for 3 if you have Delirium going. I kind of like Fear of Isolation. I like Violent Urge. I'm not the hugest fan of Cold Healer. Part of me is like just willing to take Fear of Isolation here. What's Meatlocker? That's the stun and then the draw. That's pretty good long term. So Tunnel Surveyor. Oh, this is a really good comment actually. Let me take the Tunnel Surveyor because it makes 2 bodies and that's always good. I don't like Clammy Prowler. There's another one of these. Orphans of the Wheat is actually like real fun. Medicine Death Touch, but it's a 5-drop. Wary Watchdog's okay. Emergence is not bad. Razorkin's okay. Bear Trap's a little slow. Ticket Booth, I think I like this the best if you're playing the red-blue deck. Or I guess it turns any aggro deck. It gives any aggro deck long-term game. I'm not a big fan of the Skull Crab. Let me take the Emergence. I think it's the best card here. As much as I like the Orphans. They do tap down. Like, if we end up in the white-green tap-down deck, this is a really good card because it, not tap-down, sorry, survival deck. This is a really good card because it can actually turn on all your survival triggers. Maybe it is the best card of these. There is a Monstrous Emergence, though. And I do kind of really like this card. We'd be passing up the Survivor. Let's take the Orphan for now. Let's see, there's a Veteran Survivor. Okay, this feels like almost like we're being paid off here because you kind of want to tap this down every turn if you're not getting in, just to try to make it that much bigger. There's a Miasma Demon. There's an Impossible Inferno, which if you have Delirium, can be a 2-for-1, right? It can draw you a card. Ragged Playmate's okay. Living Phone's interesting. It's good in the 2-power and below deck for red-white, you know. Grasping Long Neck, a 4/2 with God, there's so much text on that common. It used to be you would get like a 4/2 nothing for 3, and that was like fine. I'm gonna take the Veteran Survivor here. There's another Children of the Wheat. There's also a Midnight Mayhem. I think I take the Children here, and maybe we find ourselves into some sort of Midnight Mayhem's actually pretty interesting. So it creates 3/1/1 gremlins. Then your gremlins, all of them. There are some not card gremlins. Gain Menace, Lifelink, and Haste until end of turn. So that's kind of cute. Live or Die is also like, this is the spell. I think With one survivor and one orphans, I think I want to take another orphans. Let's see. Hardened escort. Gains indestructible. Fear of immobility. Possessed goat. Becomes a demon. Activate only once. Discard a card. I feel like I should take... So, vanish from sight. Which is this one? This is the bounce and then you surveil. Or not bounce. This is the put it back in your card hand. +1/+0. And indestructible until their turn. That seems really annoying. Possessed goat seems like a nice 1-drop that can help fuel your reanimator deck. I'm going to take the hardened escort for now. Patched plaything. Double... Ooh. If we could reanimate that, that's actually really good. This is also a fine reanimation target. Fear of lost teeth. I don't know if I really want that. But if we could reanimate this, and I'm not planning on playing reanimation things, but, you know, otherwise it's just a 2/1 with double strike for 3, and that's just sort of fine by itself. Or fine on its own, right? And I think it plays really well with Hardened Escort. There's the Fear of Surveillance. There's also the Unsettling Twins. And another Impossible Inferno. There's also a Dagger Maw, Megalodon. It feels like white's like super open, because like the Unsettling Twins is pretty good. And then this thing being a 2/2 enchantment creature nightmare that also has vigilance, and when it attacks you surveil, seems pretty good. I'm going to take the Fear for now. I know we have a lot of 2s. Alright, so what's great here? I do like the Miasma Demon, and it feels like blue is kind of like closed up. I also like Spineseeker Centipede. I think I'm going to take the Miasma Demon for now, because I don't want to go into green just yet, and I'm seeing like a lot of, like, not bad. Unlock this card, draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. +1/+0 Death Touch, that seems okay. I don't like Friendly Teddy because it gives each player a card. I'll take the Derelict Addict, right? Draw 2, lose 2, and then the other part is when a creature you control attacks alone to +1/+0 and Death Touch, which actually plays really well with the Patched Plaything. Of these, I think actually the Bashful Beastie is probably the better card, although Watchdog's alright. A lot of things at the top of our curve. I do like the value of Bashful Beastie. There's a Living Phone. It's weird that survived. There's a Fanatic of the Harrowing. That card's annoying. Look at the top 5. You may reveal a creature with 2 or less. Or Fanatic. Let's take the Phone for now. Yeah. Horrid Vigor. That's the combat trick, sure. And Cracked Skull, which we probably don't play. It's a nice coercion effect. Let's see. Greenhouse. No, I'm not a big fan of that. There's an Arabella. Woo! Alright, so there's an Arabella. There's also a Cult Healer. There's a Haunted Screen. We're not really splashing for anything. We have so many of the smaller creatures that I'm tempted to take Arabella. Actually, I'm tempted to take Arabella because this is just like, this is the most annoying thing I've seen in this format. The fact that like you just basically throw a 1/3 at them that drains your opponent for like a few life and then helps you get Delirium. That's annoying. I think I can take that. There's also, let's see, out of all these, I don't think I want the Grimoire because this just seems like a great way to lose faster. I'm going to take the Arabella for now. For now, guys. We'll confirm that. There's a Rip Spawn Hunter. Okay, so we definitely want to take that. We were very much in the, looking for the, what's it called? The survival cards. So I'm going to take that. That seems really good here, actually. We're passing a Spineseeker Centipede and a Fear of Surveillance. Cursed Windbreaker is also not bad. There might be a world where we splash for Arabella, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. Oh, and the Fear of Exposure is also really good in that deck too, because it helps you just tap your creatures down. It's another Children of the Wheat. Seems good here. Especially if we can get more creatures with survival. There's also Drag to the Roots. I'm going to take the Children. I do like Drag. There's also a Murderer, which is not terrible. I'm going to take the Children. That sounds weird when I say it like that. I'm going to take the... Sorry, Orphans of the Wheat. What is this? Oh, God. What is this? Can't gain life. When they are dealt damage, lose half their life round up. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's a Cautious Survivor. If it's tapped, you gain 2. I guess it's in this deck, but, like, it doesn't seem as good as, like, our current 4-drop Rip. And so I think I'd rather have the Hardened Escort just to get something, an effect like that again. I'm not big thrilled with Cautious Survival. I didn't realize she was an elf. Because gaining 2 life, it's okay, I guess. It's not 100% where you want to be. But like indestructible and +1/+0, I think might be, right? Just letting your creatures get in better, I think is better. If that makes sense. Unwanted remake, destroy target creature, its controller manifest dread. Piggy bank seems okay. It's a razor trap gorge. I'm tempted to take that. I'm tempted to take the razor trap gorge because we don't really know where we are. All right, I don't want the unwanted remake. That card is just bad. And the living phone is like, that's okay. I don't think we want several of them. I'm gonna take the gorge for now because I don't really know where our second color is. When 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, this triggers once each turn. It makes a 2/2, not a zombie. Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. That seems okay. Grab the prize. Spineseeker Centipede. I'm actually kind of tempted to take the Spineseeker Centipede, just because it gets us a land, and because I want to play the rip. Ideally, I think we want to be in like, I don't even know right now. I don't think we want to be in black-white. As much as I have like all these black-white cards. Shepherding Spirits is fine. There's a Harrower. This being a 4/5 that plane cycles is not bad. Fear of Infinity. This seems like one of the lesser, the not as good signposts, simply because it can't block. Like you hate to see that. Like it keeps coming back, but it can't block. You know, so you don't get to really control deck win condition with it. There's also a Percussionist. I don't want the Prowler. I don't want the... Yeah, let's take the Shepherding Spirits, because we're definitely in white. Fear of Mobility, Cathartic Parting, Shuffle something, and then you shuffle something. There's also a Neglected Menor. Are we splashing for anything here? We could probably splash for Attic. But I don't know if I want Parting. I like the digital aspect of this art. I feel like the better card is Neglected Manor. And I don't think we're playing Cracked Skull or Miasma Demon. This wield. I think I want none of these. Like Final Vengeance is fine. Sacrifice a creature or enchantment, exile target creature. I guess it's removal. I'm just gonna rare draft this right now. Let's see. Murder. I think we could take the Lakeside Shack, right? Because nothing here is like great. You know what? Actually, Chandelier's not terrible. A 6-mana 4/4 flyer. Now let's take the Shack for now. Because I don't want Murder because that's double black. Hardened Escort Wield, that's kind of cool. I don't think we're playing the Given to Violence. I don't think we're playing the Living Phone. I'd rather have the Cackling Slasher. Yeah, I don't think we're playing the Living Phone. Wow, that's 2 Cackling Slashers. All right, what we got here? There's a Swarm Weaver. Oh, that's real good. And I think we can splash for it. There's 3 rares in this pack. There's a Marvin. There's a Hedge Shredder. Whatever happened to Ledger Shredder? I'm kidding. And there's a Swarm Weaver. I think I can like splash the Swarm Weaver here. Because I think if we're gonna play green, I can like shove black in there. I don't think we're playing the Arabella. We'll cut the Surveyor, but the Swarm Weaver is just so good. If we get Delirium online, it makes 2 flying 2/2s with Death Touch, right? And even if you don't, even if you just play it as like a 2/3 that makes 2 1/1s, that's also fine. Yeah, I'll take the Swarm Weaver. Absolutely insane. That's insane that was there. Cease from Slumber, destroy target creature. That seems okay. Put a 1/1 counter on Cryptid Inspector. I don't think we're in that deck. Hardened Escort seems okay. I think I'm going to take the Cease from Slumber just because we need the removal. Although, Break Down the Door. Destroy or exile target artifact, exile target enchantment, or manifest dread. I think that's like way more versatile. So we'll take that. Fear of Abduction. That's fantastic here. Absolutely fantastic card here. Because it is an Oblivion Ring effect on a card like this. Yeah, I think we could take that. There's also a Cult Healer. No, we don't really want that. Frantic Strength. Slavering Branch Snapper might be okay too. I think we definitely take the Fear of Abduction. And also making a 5/5 flyer can act as a win condition on top of all that. Split Skin Doll. Draw a card, then discard a card unless you control. Oh, that seems really good. That seems really good. There's also a Midnight Mayhem. I don't think we splash for that. Glimmerlight actually might be okay. But yeah, I think we take the Split Skin Doll. Draw a card, then discard a card unless you control another creature with power 2 or less. And I think we're gonna have that. So we'll take that Split Skin Doll. Another Fear of Abduction. Are we just playing mono white? There's a Monstrous Emergence too. It's a baseball bat. Well, we needed that piece of equipment. I'll take it. Another Split Skin Doll. There's also a Jump Scare. I think a 1 of Jump Scare might be fine. How are we doing on creatures? We have 16 creatures. Let's take the Jump Scare because you have to keep them on their toes, and this kind of combat trick can help one of your survival creatures survive, essentially. Mayhem, another Mayhem. Let's play a game as the Unsettling Twins. It feels like we're very much in like a... I would take the... Should I take the Mayhem? We have a Gorge. Now let's take the Twins. I don't know if we're playing the Attic. It feels bad here just to splash for like 1 card. Or rather 2 cards when I could just splash for the 1. I'm not seeing too much fixing, by the way. We took the 1 of Spineseeker Centipede, right? I should have taken the other one earlier. There's an Etched Cornfield that feels really good here. Probably better than that. Or the Glimmerlight. So yeah, let's take that Etched Cornfield. Just to make our mana that much better. Seize from Slumber, destroy target tap creature. Frantic Strength. Yeah, we could take that. Oh, white was like super open. Fear of Surveillance. Found Footage is a real card that we're likely not going to play. And let's just take those. Okay. So, got some work to do. We're only splashing for the Swarm Weaver. All those other cards that seemed really good, we're just not going to play. This is exactly 40 cards too. We don't need the Razor Trap Gorge because we are not playing either of those colors. Or I guess we're playing black for the Swarm Weaver, right? 2 Fears of Abduction and a Shepherding Spirits. That means that we really want to... I'll cut the Lakeside Shack. We're not playing anything blue. We really want to hit our land drops. So the Shepherding Spirits might get cycled away. I do kind of wish we had one of the 7/6 land cyclers, but when we had the opportunity to take one, I decided against it. Let's see. Baseball bat seems fine. I think that the deck looks okay. We have 18 creatures. And let me make sure that there's nothing that I'd rather put in there. I don't want to play Found Footage. The Bestie's okay. This is really a 2-drop because we're going to target a tapped creature to destroy it. So maybe the Bestie does go in there instead of one of these like 2-drops. Let's see, any number of untapped creatures you control. We're not doing too much with the let's see, with the survival mechanic, I think. Survival. Yeah, it's just that and then that. So I think we can actually cut 1 Orphans and play the Bashful Bestie. I think that that's much better. I don't know if we want to play another combat trick because we're already playing 2 between the Jump Scare and the Frantic Strength. Let's look at this if we split it up into T creatures. Okay. Did I really only take 1 Split Skin Doll? Oh yeah, I did. All right. So it's going to work pretty well here because we have a lot of smaller creatures, right? I think it's going to work well here. The baseball bat, it's around. Okay. We have 1, 2 combat tricks. This is technically removal. This is removal. The Fears of Abduction are removal. And so we have 2 combat tricks here. And I think that that's fine. We have 3 black sources for the Swarm Weaver. And then everything else is green-white. This is probably the tightest deck I've made so far. I think this is my 3rd draft, Premier. 0-0 going into our first match. Here's our first opponent. Today the rankings got reset earlier, which I wasn't planning on. We have a black source in our hand. I can keep this. I just need to keep drawing lands. I'll play this, and next turn we'll play the Fear of Surveillance. Hopefully draw some more lands. Patchwork Bestie, or Beastie. Yeah, and my turn. Well, I guess we just kind of told them that we have that. Here's the Fear. So the Patchwork Beastie is like really good for setting up Delirium. Okay. That gets them a Surveil. Yep, their Surveil's up to 2. I'm going to play this. We'll play the Manor later. I want to make my 3 drop, so I'm going to attack here. And if they block, we trade. I don't know if I want another white source right now. We have a lot of lands. I'd rather draw into some action. Although Seize from Slumber, I guess that's a 2-drop realistically. Yep. Sure. Okay. That might have been a mistake, right? If that might actually help them turn this thing on, but the Hardened Escort can block that pretty well. So, oh no, that was just another creature. Okay. So unless this is a 2-type card with when they mill here, yeah, it's just another one of those. Okay. Hardened Escorty. So it gets to be indestructible. Another Patchwork Beastie, rather. Fear of Lost Teeth. Okay, that's actually really good here. Tap up to 1 target creature. Attack with this. Tap that. Just get in for 3. Okay, they milled a Winter and a Spectral Snatcher. They're just milling a bunch of creatures. Either they have like a lot of action in their hand, or is kind of cool, right? Like they might have like a ton of action in their hand. If we need to get a creature, we can manifest Dread using that, and we have the jump scare. We don't have the mana for it right now because our white sources are tapped. Okay, this is a card that that draws up a card and pings him. All right, so play that. We will tap that one. They can't block. And end turn here. Resolve. I might have to break down the door this thing. And I think that's the correct thing to do because they look like they could activate that. So we'll exile that. Resolve. Okay. There's their 3rd card type, Enchantment Aura. We have up the mana for Jump Scare, but we don't have creatures, which is the kind of an issue here. They're splashing for red. Oh, that's right, because of the Winter that's in the graveyard. Okay. Could use some like action though. It feels like we haven't really drawn anything aside from like, I guess we drew Break Down the Door and Jump Scare. Yeah, we feel like we've mostly gotten lands. Oh, and we drew the baseball bat. Yeah. Cool. Well, we do want the lands, so next. Tap that. We're just gonna keep swinging. We have such a huge life. Death Touch and Indestructible until end of turn. Oh, they can block now. So we're gonna Jump Scare this so it flies. We still hit them. And end turn. Now they can attack with these, right? So we don't lose our creature, and they still go down. It's kind of a trade, right? A 1-for-1 trade. But they thought they were gonna get us really good there. Demonic Council, sure. I'm gonna hold on to Seize from Slumber. Because we don't actually... We do sort of care about taking 6 or 7 rather, but... Ooh, drag to the roots. How could you? That's so rude. I have no creatures. Okay. Pass to damage. I think we do have to stymie the damage here and hope to top deck something that's not a land. I had to say something, right? I've drawn so many lands this game. It feels like we're not even in it. Yeah, see? Like, that's a real card. Sure. Cool. I lost. Like, that's it. That's GG. Like, this is 9 damage. We have no board, right? We've drawn 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We started the game with 2 lands in our hands, which means we drew 6 lands, and I even put one in the yard. So, yeah, that's like... I just want to see what our next card is. Oh, and they do get a card off of this thing. Oh, are they just... Oh, I thought they had something to combat trick win here. Like, if we top deck, what's it called? And good game. If we top deck Fear of Abduction, we can't even cast it because we can't exile a creature of ours. And we have 18 creatures in this deck. Like, that was just sort of a really frustrating loss. Oh, well, leave match. We didn't draw any creatures, right? It felt like. 0-1 going into round 2, and we top decked 6 lands. Like, the first 4 were okay. Anything beyond that is just like, come on, stop that. Stop that. It reminds me of this one time, and I remember exactly who it was too. This idiot was in my chat back when I used to stream this stuff on Twitch. Go give the Twitch channel a follow, guys. You need lands, yay, lands. And I was like, dude, shut the because I was on like my 10th land, and it was very clear that either they were trolling or just brain damaged. Let's see. We can keep this. We have a 3-drop. I'd like to draw a black source. I'm gonna play the cornfield first. Man, the Swarm Weaver is so good. Okay, they're also not playing anything turn 2. Orphans of the Wheat, great. Sure, force cycle that away. Looks like they're in the black-green, also Delirium deck. Orphans of the Wheat! Orphans of the Wheat! Sorry. Glimmer Seeker, sure. Split Skin Doll. This might be the best time to cast that, but I think we want to waste or spend all of our mana. Tap this. Make that a 3/2. And if they trade, cool. I don't think they do, because this is the thing that, yeah, this makes glimmers. This is the untap thing? No, it doesn't. Okay. Sure. That makes a glimmer, sure. The glimmers can be annoying, but I got nothing. I got nothing else there. Wow, rude. That's so rude. Okay. Play. Ooh, we can only play one of these cards, huh? I'm gonna play the Split Skin Doll, because this at least can draw me a card, and if we draw a white source, then I can play Fear of Surveillance. We did not. Okay. I'm going to leave my creatures untapped here, no attacks. Because we might have to double block the Glimmer Seeker, which I'm not thrilled about. Plane cycling, okay. Oh. I don't know what colors they are now. Right? I don't know what colors they are. Rootwise Surveyor. Oh, I've got to have to double block that. Never mind. Sure. Because the Rootwise Survivor is like way too good. Like, it's needlessly good. It makes them 3/3s every turn, which is like real good here. Ooh, okay. I think we've officially lost. Because we didn't draw another white source. Like, I can't spend my mana. I am like a mana short of Bashful Beastie. We're having the opposite issue that we had last game, right? Where it was like, oh yeah, here's all this cool stuff. Rip Spawn Hunter. There he is. And then we're gonna manifest Dreads here. Sure. Cool. Seized from Slumber. Okay, so we just attack here. That's not a mana at all, or a land at all. If they block... Alright, so that sort of sucks. But I will trade here. And yeah, that's Cruz. Okay. They're just so mana screwed. I don't get it. It feels like we're like ultra super mana screwed. Seized from Slumber. This guy. Just stem the bleeding a little bit. Hey, Swarmweaver is online. Okay. And Glimmer Seeker's just drawing them 400 cards. Oh. Manifest Dread put 3 1/1 counters. It sure must be nice to hit your land drops, opponent. Oh, there's one. Finally. That's all I could say is finally. I'm just like a little annoyed that that went down the way that this is going, and it feels like we're pretty we have a pretty low chance of winning this. I just like it. It always feels like it's something, right? It never feels like it's because of how we're playing, and it's so annoying. Like opponent drew like 4 cards off of Glimmer Seeker, I think. Yeah, because it draws you a card if you control a Glimmer. Oh, nice, very nice. So I think they just swing out here, and I have to like block this. Oh no, I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Ah, cool, good game. Cause, like, so here we'll put this on the table because they swing out with everything. I could block 1 creature. Concede. And this gets through, this gets through, and this gets through. If I block the 5/5, so that's already 7 damage. We stumbled on lands, and that felt like utter shit. Utter shit. It feels like I can't even buy a goddamn win. Should I adjust the deck? It feels like the deck has a good curve. Let's go back a little bit. It feels like the deck has a really good curve. We have 17 lands in the deck. It feels like the deck has a pretty good curve, right? It's just, I don't know. Yeah, all right. That's fine. And then we have 17 lands, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, done. Done. And it's not like we're stumbling on trying to play our off-color bombs. It's just like, oh, here's no planes, right? Here's not your, or here's too many lands. It feels so bad. This is the super losers bracket, mind you. So that's where we are. We can keep this. I have all of my colors here. I would like to have been able to play Veteran Survivor. And if we draw planes, I don't know what they could... Oh, they have that combat trick. Okay. Play this. Gets it... exile it to 1 target card. 3 or more cards. Oh, we have to exile the cards. Okay. So, let's see. Patch play thing is the thing... Is that thing. Let's get this thing on. What could we play next turn? I guess it's patched plaything. Okay, so there's that. Definitely don't play the... We definitely don't attack into that. I think we just play the patched plaything here. I probably should have played Orphans of the Week. No attacks here. Vicious Clown is a vicious clown. Haha, hate you. Kidding. Ticket booth. Manifest Dreadrin. Okay. Sure. So they get a... I'm definitely blocking the Vicious Clown. Okay. Play this. I will send this in. And we'll play this. Next turn, if we have to, we can play the Swarm Weaver. Or I guess we can just play the Swarm Weaver. And Dashing Bloodsucker. That's bad. Do I just double block that? Or do I not care? The thing about Dashing Bloodsucker is that it... I'm not going to 2-for-1 myself. No blocks here. The thing about Dashing Bloodsucker is that it represents real, like, I'm going to get back into the game energy, right? Thankfully, we top decked a Bashful Beastie. And they do definitely have the turn inside out card or whatever it is. I could attack with this, actually. And I think we do. Becomes a 5/4. I get to exile a card from their graveyard with Veteran Survivor. Yep. And they definitely don't want to get hit by that. Okay. Get rid of the Mirth. Because I think there's going to be less enchantments there. Friendly Ghost? Oh, it's Casper. Okay. So I don't think I block that. Like, I don't think I care enough anyway. Sure. No blocks. I actually do care, but like, not in the way that you would think. Haha. Fear of Abduction. We can cast that, take that. No, I think we want to take the what's it called? The Bloodsucker. So I guess we attack with these two. And we take the Bloodsucker. Which means that we exile the... Or we return the Fear of Surveillance. Or rather, we exile the Fear of Surveillance. Exile a creature I control. Whoop. We're going to take their Bloodsucker. Take that. And we're going to attack with these two. 1, 2. I guess I could have attacked with Patched Plaything. Sure. This is the turn inside out, right? Or, oh, it's Violent Urge. Okay. I'll take your Violent Urge. Yeah, because they definitely can't have that going on like that. But this only gives one creature double strike, and their hand is empty. Okay, good game. Hey, we did it. Okay. Hey, Summer. She's a pain in the butt. All right, we're on the board, finally. Took a while. My cat wants to say hi to everyone. Claim that. 1, 2, going into round 3? 4. Round 4. In the Ultra Losers bracket. Summer, what are you doing to the microphone? Don't play with that. That's not yours. It's not your microphone. I think we can keep this. I would like a 2-drop, but I think we can keep this. That's not a 2-drop, that's a 4-drop game. Please listen to the words that I'm trying to tell you, game. I guess since we're going first... Oh no, we didn't go first, they went first. Okay, I guess they get a free... That's a mana dork, never mind. They can play a 4-drop here and that's not going to feel great. I think we have to exile that. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to exile the Twitching Doll. Did they not attack here just now? Exile target artifact. I'm not letting them, like, make a bunch of, what's it called off of it? I thought they were going to play a 4-drop here. It also prevents them from putting a creature and an artifact into the graveyard to get back their Resurrected Cultist, which I think is fine. What is this? The, Oh, really? I don't think that's good enough, sir. Let's play the Unsettling Twins here. Manifest this. Put the other card in the yard. I think this way we can... Okay. You're gonna say its name. And then that gets any permanent, right? Yeah, so they get a land. This allows them to... Oh, wow, okay. This is mill 4. Okay. It's 1 card in the graveyard, or 1 card type in the graveyard for Delirium. Everything is a sorcery. Okay. I'm gonna play the land. Then I'm gonna attack with everything here. It looks like they want to play defensively. And I hope that they trade here. Now, granted, Seize from Slumber, sure. Oh, you know, if I would have flipped that first, that probably would have been better. Nah, I don't think so. Because this veteran survivor is going to be really good. Okay. We play the Swarm Weaver. And we play this nerd. Artifact creature, or sorry, an enchantment creature in 2 instances in the yard. What did I put in the, oh, yeah. Okay. Mill 4. Put 2 cards in their hand. Oh, okay. So if they're going to take the demon, I get to kill it? I guess they do have Right of the Moth. Sure. They didn't take the demon. Okay. They're probably planning on resurrecting it with that card. But if I attack with the veteran survivor, I know what I have to do here. I have to kill this and then attack with the survivor and exile the Right of the Moth. So we're going to do that. We're gonna exile the Right of the Moth. They still have access to that. Emerge from the cocoon. Okay. So they did still get it. Play this. Play the rip. I don't have to actually... Yeah, because they had 2 of those. Okay, so I don't have to actually do anything with this. No attacks right now. Draw a card. Okay. If it was cast... Oh, they didn't cast it, that's why. Okay. That would have been bad if they did. Just gonna say that. I can still attack with this, tapping down most of my board, including the Rip and the Veteran Survivor, to get both, hopefully, a card, as well as exiling a card from their thing. Okay, so they have a Leech. They're playing a long game, though, here. And, yep. We have to make this, like, really huge, though. So I might have to tap down most of my board, except for, like, one of these flyers. Although, if they just attack with the Doomsday Excruciator, that's fine for me as well. Okay, so... I'm gonna play a bunch of cards here. Okay. Because of how fast that all went, I can tell that they don't have anything instant speed to play. So we're gonna attack with this. We're gonna make it a pretty big creature, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. So 1, 2. I guess if I make it a 6/6, I still get more blockers to keep behind. 3. Or not a 6/6, a 7 something. I'm not blocking with that. And I guess we don't block with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This becomes a 7/6. Tap one of those. Make it a Knight 7. That way they can trade one of their creatures. Or they could trade 2. Right? Sure. Okay. So we're going to exile a card from their yard. And it's likely going to be the Cultist. Let's get rid of the Cultist for now. And we'll get the Hardened Escort as a freebie. And we'll end our turn here. They are getting a lot of card advantage on us, though. Which is a problem, right? They have this Rickety Gazebo, which can get them some more cards. Slavering Branch Snapper. That's a big boy. Yep. Okay. Do I block this? That does have trample. I do believe I do. Okay. Play that. And I attack with this, tapping down 1, 2. Alright, hold on. Figure things out when we get there. Attack with this. Tapping down 1, 2, 3. No, not 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we could trade with that. Or we leave up some blockers. 6. We do a 1-for-1 trade. That's fine. Like, I'm not against that. Sure. We get to exile a card from their graveyard. Let's see. 1. So, sorcery, land, creature, instant. If I get rid of the land, they might not be able to get another one of those lands, but then the creature could also get resurrected at any point, and I don't want them to bring back their branch snapper, so I'm just going to take that for now. And then we're going to take their shepherding spirits. Do I get 2? With different powers. Oh, different powers. Oh, wow. Okay. What can I play here? Battlefield. I'm going to take the one that I can play right now. Rickety gazebo. Gazebo. They have 2 of these stupid demons? Wow. And a balustrade worm. Woo! Opponent's deck is stacked. Okay. Yep. They get that back. It's a 5/5. All right. I think you attack with that. Yeah. Yeah. Do I block? I guess if I block... I think I have to attack with these 2. Blocking does nothing here, so there's no blocks. If I attack with these 2, I can make this big enough to not care. Okay, so that's bad. But I do think I need to attack with these 2 and these 2. And then exile stuff from their graveyard so that they can't get anything really back from their graveyard, right? Like this, that's 2 emerges from the cocoon. This is a really good whatever the hell they're doing here, deck. That said, hold on. They can block 2 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they block these 2 and they attack 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That. And, I don't know. That. I think we just got them. Yeah, we're just too wide. They have to block the big things. Sure. Okay. Then they're dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, they're dead. Unless they can gain out life at instant speed. Yeah, rip that thing. Good game. There we go. Hey, we did it. Their deck's amazing, by the way. They were just binning Doomsday Excruciators to resurrect them later on, reanimate them with, God, they had 2 emerge from the cocoons, right? I bet they have the instant speed, destroy target creature or reanimate a creature. We also exiled their Rise of the Moth, right? Yeah, their deck is amazing. And they're what, playing 4 colors? They are. Everything but blue. Look at that. All right, leave match. That's a hell of a deck. Whew, I'm just gonna say that right now. That's a really good deck. Claim that. 2 and 2 going into round 5. Round 5. It does feel like I'm more in the small creature deck. And maybe that was the proper lane to take with the Arabellas and everything. It does feel like I'm more into that deck than the deck I currently am in. But we're going to keep going, right? We're going to keep going. And we'll see where this goes. 2, a 3. Oof. Frantic Strength would be great with Patched Plaything, actually. So yeah, and then hopefully we can get into Bashful Beastie without too much issue. With like 2 lands and then the rest all action. All action, baby. Maybe 3 lands. Maybe 3 lands. Opponent does go first. I think we've only gone first in like one of these matches. I don't like to antagonize people with my emotes. Opponent might be asleep at the wheel though. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes people like, you know, they queue for a match. And then we'll keep this. They've taken a mulligan. Or maybe they just have a bad connection. Ooh. That might not be good. For them, not for me. I'm fine with my connection. Fear of Surveillance seems really good, actually. They might just be very specifically trying to mulligan for a certain card combination, right? Stalked Researcher. Okay, well, play this. Okay, so they're in the blue-white... whatever that deck is? Fear of Infinity. Okay, they get to hit us now. Yep. No blocks. This can't block, so that's fine. There's a black source. Play this. Rip is great, actually. Patched Plaything. And I think Patched Plaything with Frantic Strength is actually really good. There are also 3 colors. They're Esper. Okay. Fear of Infinity can really make the math go very hard for me. So, there's that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, and no... Okay. Back with this. They don't have double blue, but they could have that 1 in a blue to counter target spell. Okay. I'm gonna play the Unsettling Twins here, actually. Instead of the Rip. Because this reeks of I have counter magic. Put this under there. Like it reeks of I have counter spell. Uh-huh. I was expecting them to either have counter spell or the 3/2 flash enchantment creature. Mm-hmm. This is a problem. I'm not gonna lie. Like this Fear of Infinity, that's a problem. It's a hell of a racehorse. I'll say that. I do think next turn we just send let's see. I would actually like to tap this and get... I don't have a 2-drop, so let's just send everything. I think I have to like start getting it. I don't think that there's anything that's like too egregious as a I would like a white source actually. Too egregious. Because I want to play the Bashful Beastie next turn. Okay. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do I Frantic Strength here? Yeah, I guess so. This is like not a good move because they can easily blow me out. But whatever they're holding, I don't want that. Okay, sure. That's fine, I think. I think that that's fine. Because we technically go 1 for 1. And I don't want that card back. Okay. Yeah, crack the land. I just sort of expected them to have like a counter spell, which is the issue. I do want to play Shepherding Spirits. There is that. And plus this puts an enchantment into my graveyard. which I don't mind right now. Bong. And I think I send in the patch plate thing. They are up to 6 mana. I don't know what they're planning on doing here. Fear of falling. Okay. Well, we could have attacked with that too. Next is the double striker right here. Go get him. Go get him, Chief. So they're tapped out. I think this is the best time to actually just play the beastie, right? I don't think they want to block here because they'd be trading this for that, or this for that. Really? Okay. Don't mind. Now, granted, they have a 2-turn clock in the air. Oh, that's right. That's an artifact creature. If I can get a land, we can play the Shepherding Spirits and make this a little bit harder in the air for them. Okay. Sure. Bong, bong. I need them to tap out. Come on, tap out. Tap out to put something that's not a flyer in play. Come on. Come on, do it. Unable to scream. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's great. We'll play this. Flying. Please don't counter it. Oh, they have a counter spell, don't they? What is this? -2/2? Base power and toughness. What? Okay, Glimmer Burst, sure. I think we definitely... Oh no, we're still dead. We're still dead. They attack with Fear of Falling. My Shepherding Spirit's just, we needed removal. We definitely needed removal there. Yeah, rest in peace, me. I'm curious if they see it. I'm curious if they see it. They might not see it. We're in the Bronze Leagues. I hope they don't see it. Otherwise, I'll GG them and leave. Ah! Oh, God! Please don't see it. Please do not see this. Please be completely unaware. Please. Oh, that's right, because this gave -2. Okay. I didn't mean to mouse over that. Please don't see it. Please just pass. Please just pass your turn. Nico! Jesus! Alright, 2 shards. What do you do? Shards you control become copies of it. Return. These technically have, Summoning Sickness. I don't know if they see it. They're like big think here. Okay. They are like super big think here. They missed it. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So I think we play the rip. I think they missed it. We play the rip. And then we leave up jump scare. No attacks and turn. Because we can jump scare after they choose to attack with this. And that could just block that and kill it. Which I think is very good here. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're in it because of pilot error, but we're fine. We're fine, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're fine. Let's see. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 card types in their graveyard. So they already have Delirium if they need to have Delirium. Okay, so pass. Please attack with both now. Please not realize it. Yes. Okay. They target that. Okay. Okay, so that falls to the ground. We block that with Rip. Now, there is something to say for, like, targeting the face-down card with that. They missed it a turn ago, though. They are still in combat. If they have something that, like, you know, ruins my day, that's bad. Oh, can they exile this in response? Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, ladies and gentlemen. Dickheads of all ages. Okay, so it comes back. Can we do anything here? I think we attack. Well, we play this. Then I think we attack with 1, 2, tap this thing down. So if they want to trade, they can. I think we're still dead, though. Unless I can get, like, a removal spell off of this thing. We're just so dead. That's a shame. That's a shame. They figured it out at, like, the last minute, too. Unless I can get another flyer. I don't have another flyer, do I? Alright. Draw us a bunch of cards. Escort. Oh, they're all 2 power! Oh my god. Submit. Yeah. Grab that. Play that. Let's see if they do it again. I don't know. I don't know. Oh god. We should have lost this a while ago. We did get outplayed by the Nico thing there. Being able to, like, bounce their creature at instant speed is something that I missed entirely. That's really good, actually, for saving their creatures from, like, removal. Like, really, really good. Are they just gonna do it now? Yeah. Alright, they see it. Alright, good game. I'll concede. Oh, man, we went 3-3. Okay, we went 3-3. That's not bad. Wow. Wow, that Nico's really good. Like legit. Okay, so exile it. And then return it to the battlefield. So yeah, and then you get your ETBs again and everything. We can leave match here. Legitimately, that's a very good card. We got our ass beaten. But not too badly. We're 2-3. I guess that was not ideal. I would have liked to have at least gone 3-3. Let's look at the deck real quick. I guess I latched onto the tap 2, the survival deck early on, and we just didn't have the payoffs for it. In fact, considering how many, like, 2 power and under creatures that we did have, maybe the correct thing to do was to take the to go white red rather, and stick it with the Arabella. We had another Orphans, we had a Living Phone, right? We picked up 1 Arabella, and maybe we should have kept going with the Arabella plan. We wouldn't have been able to play the Swarm Weaver or Rip. Maybe we could play Rip still, because we had this. I guess we could play both. I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult, as they say. But, you know, it's not difficult hitting that like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. And, you know, come hang out. You guys have a wonderful evening, though, until then. And I'll catch you next video. Same bat time, same bat channel. None of that makes any goddamn sense. I'm sorry. Have a good evening, folks.